of all these issues.
Does that?
And it solves the question when it comes to the election dispute, and that's why we went to the Supreme Court that gave a verdict that, one, the election had met the credibility threshold.
Does that?
Meaning that whoever became president was legitimate.
Good.
Okay? But now comes the question, when someone is dissatisfied, as the Azimio coalition is in the moment, they are discontent on the outcomes of the elections that were held in 2022. The question that needs to be answered by the IEBC and the government as well in a whole is, what are they complaining about? Is it the process? Is it the tallying? Is it the tabulation of results? This is what the audit will be able to answer.
Yes.
And we are not saying that once an audit is done, that we will go back to election because X was found, Y was found, that is not in line with what Azimio is saying. Because if, for example, if an audit is to be carried out and they find that the elections were done free and fair, transparent and accountable, then will Azimio go back to court and say that they still have an issue with the audit? But the question we need to ask ourselves as citizens of Kenya is, we have been going through emotional elections over the years, and we need to identify a way that will help everyone be comfortable with elections, will steer the country forward even when it comes to the budgetary allocations, because this is still, resources being used from taxpayers. Carrying out an election is not an easy thing.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, we need to get those answers from the audit. We need to do that forensic audit to show that the systems worked well, and where they didn't work well, the manual system worked well, worked in favor of everyone. And that will, part and parcel, in the subsequent election that we are supposed to have as a country, will cool down the tempers and will promote economic growth.
Here's what we're saying, that we were not really complaining about the process of the election. I mean, you do remember, Njoroge,